I grew up in a Christian family. I just like going to church, enjoying the praise and worship and all stuff, but I didn't understand what was it all about.
I was attracted to God's grace.
I became a Christian because as a teenager I felt that the world didn't accept me for who I was, but Christ did accept me for who I was.
I've always been a Christian, but I guess I made the choice to stay a Christian because I've experienced so many amazing things with God, and I just know that He's real.
I was actually a Hindu. I started enjoying the songs at first and the atmosphere of the church. Then I realized now there's more to life than this.
Through my parents mainly, because they showed me the way and miracles that Jesus has done.
I was assured that God loved me. And how do you not follow someone who loves you?
Got invited to a mission trip to Swaziland. We went to Swaziland and I didn't have a clue what to expect, but it was life-changing.
My friend actually took me to the church.
I was quite small. I asked my dad to pray with me to become saved, and it was the best decision ever.
Well, I grew up in a Christian family, raised by many people who were Christians.
My wife, she would incessantly pray for me.
My parents, they brought me up to believe in Jesus.
One night, my dad asked me, Chanel, do you want to become a Christian? And I said yes. So he knelt with me beside my bed that night and we prayed together and I gave my heart to Jesus.
I've grown without a father, and then I realized I needed a father figure. I gave my life to God, and I started feeling that yes, He was part of me because I never felt like I lacked a father physically.
So I used to go to a youth group as a teenager, which was really, really awesome. It's exactly what I needed. And I just realized that I needed a savior.
To know that you have purpose in this life, that actually made me want to become a Christian.
I've actually been brought up in the Word like my whole life. My parents have always been Christians.
I became a Christian because I felt as if it was the best thing to do at the moment.
My family is also Christian. We were coming to church here, and I went to Sunday school.
I went to church and everything, and then I thought to myself, what's happening with these people? What's going on? What do I have to do in order to be like them? Until a series of events led to me giving my heart out. I just felt like I was free and everything was so good.
When I decided to become Christian was on a very memorable camp called the Mighty Men Camp, and from then Christ has just grown within me.
I grew up without a biological father in the home, so I needed a father, and God just was the father who could love me unconditionally.
I had a lot of friends who actually went to church, and that actually helped me because when everyone's doing something and you're not doing it, you want to be part of it as well. And as I continue going to church, you sort of get into the message and you get into why people are doing what they do. Then I moved back to Witbank and I went to missions in Zambia. And then from then onwards, everything was the same.
And so as an adult, now in the last few years, I've really gotten a real understanding of God's love for me, and I'm still getting that understanding. And I would really call that more my reborn experience, and that's awesome.